What up, y'all? It's your boy Spiff, and I'm back again with another video, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, and browse. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, man, because it's free. And I've been getting a lot of people complaining about they not getting notifications to the channel. Go hit that notification bell and make sure you choose all notifications, because I get a lot of people complaining about they not getting no notifications and stuff. And it's not your phone and nothing like that. It's YouTube, because I get a lot of YouTubers complaining about that they subscribers ain't getting no notification, man. So make sure you hit that notification bell, man. Maybe close out the app and open back up or something, because the notifications going out there and y'all ain't getting them. So I don't know, maybe I need to holler at YouTube, fix that. You know what I'm saying? But it's early in the morning, man. Like, I can barely open my eyes. Can't even get my eyes open up all the way. I'm so tired. But man, it's cold out here, so y'all already know I ain't finna be out here long. You feel? All right, so what we got today is for some of y'all that may not know, this is your thermostat right here. Now, I put a 180-degree thermostat on there, and I think I was the reason it went out. I don't know, because I was in dire need of some fluid one day, and I didn't have nothing on me, so I threw some water in there right quick. And I think that was a mistake, because 3 days later, my 180-degree thermostat, that bad boy went out 3 days after I put in the water in it. I don't know if that was just a coincidence or what, but I won't be doing it again. But I tried to go back to RIPP Superchargers and order another one, but they was completely out of stock. And I was like, man, it's so hard to find stuff for this Pentastar, this 3.6 Pentastar, man. But they out of them. I don't really know nobody else that got the 180-degree thermostats for the V6 Pentastar. So if you know anybody that got a 180-degree thermostat for the V6, give me a holler, because RIPP Supercharger is the only one I know. But like I said, I put some water in there, and 3 days later, it went out. And I had to put another one on there from O'Reilly's. And this is the one that's going out, the one I got from O'Reilly's. I don't know why this thermostat going out, but they cheap, man. They like $17, $18. And I wish they would make them a little bit better than what they do. But for some reason, it's going out. And I know it's going out because when I get down on the gas, the temperature hand go way above halfway. So either it's stuck halfway open, halfway closed, or I don't know, something going on. It's not getting the right flow. So I'm gonna change that out, and then I'm gonna go from there. So I've already done a video on how to install a thermostat. So I'm not gonna do that step by step this time, but I will put that link in the description for that video. So if you need to see how it goes step by step, don't worry, I still got you. I'm gonna put that link in the description. So this time I'm just gonna hit the major points. So all you're gonna need is I got like I said, I couldn't find another 180-degree, so I went and got another one of those cheap ones from O'Reilly, because that's all I could pretty much find. And also I got antifreeze. Now, this is what somebody told me about antifreeze. Somebody told me that you got to make sure, if you're not going to use the same antifreeze that you got in your car, make sure it's like a universal type antifreeze, because I had somebody to tell me that mixing antifreezes that don't go together cause it to get thick and gel up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard that before. I don't know how true it is, but that's what he told me. He said, always try to use universal if you ain't putting back in there what's in there, because he said the gel up be kind of thick. So, you know what I'm saying? I try not to mix stuff anyway. But like I said, won't be putting no more water in there. That's for sure. Won't be putting no more water in there, because that messed up my thermostat. And the reason why water can mess up your thermostat, because water ain't really lubricated. You know what I'm saying? Not for metal ain't anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some type of lubrication for metal, you always gonna need some type of like oil-based something with some type of lubrication in it. Water does not have lubrication in it, and it will water just about cause any thermostat to go out if you continue to use water. But so we gonna slap this bad boy on. All it is I gotta take loose my air intake. I gotta take it loose here, here, and there, and then all that slide back out the way, and then I can get to my thermostat. And I believe this takes a 10 millimeter to get that off. And unscrewing this, I got, what's this right here? 12 millimeter. So you can use a 12 millimeter on the intake screws, bolts or whatever, and get them out. Like I said, it's gonna be here and right there, and then your thermostat is right there. So really, this is like about a 15 minute job, 20 at the most. But really about a 15-minute job. It don't take long to do that, man. All you do is take those two screws out. You got one at the top and you got another in the bottom. Pull it out and slap the other on, put it back together. That's it. So that's what we about to do. All right, so I got the cold air intake loose. That literally took me about 2 or 3 minutes to get that loose. So unhook it there and there, and all you need to do is really get that out the way so you can get right here. And this is the thermostat. And this whole housing piece is gonna be replaced. Now with the 180-degree thermostat, it didn't come with the housing. I actually had to take the thermostat out of the housing and put it inside the take the thermostat out of the housing and put the 180-degree thermostat in it. But we ain't got to worry about this time. Why? Because I don't have a 180-degree thermostat. So when the time comes, I'll show you how to do that. But also, when you take this loose, fluid is gonna pretty much run everywhere, man. As you can see, I got a pan there. You probably can't see it. I got a pan down there, and as you can also see, I'm kind of parked over the grass a little bit off the driveway. That's cause I don't care what you do, some is gonna, all of it is not gonna make it in that pan. Trust me, I done tried. And mainly cause of where they sit and its look, it's pretty much about full. So most of that is gonna run out of here. It's gonna run everywhere. But what I do try to do is I probably put like a towel or something under here to try to catch it from keep so much from running on the belt. So now that I got that off, I'm gonna use 10 millimeter to unscrew these. It's one at the top, and there's the other one right there. That's the other one right there. 10 millimeter, they come right out. Pop the thermostat out, pop the other in, and that's it. So ain't much to it. All right, so as y'all can see, I got that off. And you see I stuffed the rag under there to try to catch it, keep it from getting on the belt. Some got on there anyway, but not much though. As y'all can see down there, look how messy that got. That's why I parked in the grass, cause whatever don't get in that pan down there, get on the concrete, I have to turn around and wash it off. So it's gonna go in the grass anyway. So it ain't that much to get down there on the grass. Actually, most of it got on the car, really. And another thing is a situation like these, where you spill something to get all over the car, you might want to wash that off. When I get done, I'm gonna wash all this antifreeze off. Cause if you don't, you'll get confused. What I mean by that, you'll be riding, and once your car, your engine start to heat up, you'll start smelling that antifreeze burning, and you're gonna think something going on. And it's the same thing when you change the oil. When you change the oil, you get some oil on your car. Once your engine get hot, it's gonna start burning that oil. That's gonna have you thinking something going on. So that's why I try to wash this stuff out, so I won't have any false alarms. That's why I call it a false alarm. But I'm gonna rinse all this off once I get done, man. I did it. Yeah. All right, so I'm filming, ma. I'm filming. I know you good. I'll just let you know I'm filming. I mean, you can come over here if you want to. But yeah, my mom, my mom was telling me about trying to tell me somebody won that lottery, boy. She be on top of that, boy. But what I finna say? Oh yeah. Put a towel under here, try to catch it. As you can see, I got that off now. It ain't nothing but them 2 screws that was in there. Now, what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to take this here and put it on that clamp and pull the thermostat out. So that's the next move. All right, so now I got the old one off. That's the old one. This is the new one. Look pretty much the same. I always check your parts, make sure they the same. I had AutoZone give me a wrong part one time. That's why I don't go to AutoZone no more. They actually cost me some extra money because I put the wrong part on the car and it did not work. And the mechanic was like, hey, this ain't the right part. So I always check and make sure they're the right part. It's a new one. And how it go is, it just slide right back in there. I ain't got my stand with it, so I gotta try to hold the camera. So that's it, y'all. See, I just slid in there. Now I'm gonna get that clamp and I'm gonna slide it back up here so we can hold it on there. And there we go. Bam, just like that, it's on there. And the old one, and the new one. So I'm gonna put the cold air intake back on, which ain't gonna take nothing but a couple of minutes, and fill my reservoir back up, and we're gonna go from there. All right, so everything is back together just like that. Only thing we gotta do now is fill the reservoir up, start the car, let it run through the system, and I don't know about anybody else with a Dodge Challenger, but that's the bleed valve right there. Every time I changed my thermostat, I had to bleed this valve right here. And what it does is it gets all the air out of there that can get in there. And if you leave that, if you don't bleed this, your car can still overheat. It can still overheat. My dad up there working on stuff. That's all we do, boy. That's why I work on. That's how I learned how to work on my own stuff. That's my dad. That's what he do, and that's what he doing now, working on his own stuff. But yeah, you gotta bleed this valve. So let's say you changed out something on the car. You changed out the thermostat, water pump, or something that was causing your car to overheat after it went out, and you put that back on, and your car still overheat. There's a good chance it could be this bleeder valve. You gotta bleed that valve. Let all the air out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill the reservoir up, start the car, and get to bleeding this valve. All right, so got everything running. Go on the inside. See what we're looking like temperature-wise. Always, hold on. Cooling temp, we at 145, so I try to keep an eye on it as I'm doing this. So once it starts to get hot, it will start sucking in the fluid. This is some air now, we don't know. All right, so we've been running for a minute. And the cooling is just now getting up in the 200s. Now this is a 203 degree thermostat, so that thermostat should start operating at 203 degrees. Like, it's kind of cool out here, so it's taking a minute to get up to the temperature. But once it do, I'm gonna find out if I'm gonna need to bleed it or not. Get the gas a little bit. Gonna get it to warm up. You see what it did when it got up to 203? It went back down. Y'all see that? See if I can get it to go back up. See, it ain't moving right now because the thermostat doing what it's supposed to. It got up, as soon as it got up to 203, you saw what happened, it dropped back down. So we good, y'all. The thermostat is working. But I'm still gonna bleed it just a little bit. Cause I done put a thermostat on here before. Both times I hate to bleed it. I'm just gonna bleed it a little bit. Show y'all how it look like it bleeds. Both. Y'all see this guy? Anesthesia coming out. Ain't much air in there, probably ain't none. Cause usually when I do that, you see the anesthesia coming out of that means it should be straight. Because if it was some air in there, you wouldn't even see no anesthesia. You'll just see air coming out of that thing. Then as you see anesthesia coming out, it's gonna be good. That's the bleeder valve. So that's how you bleed it. Get a screw down there and turn it. And then see how it's pushing in there. That's how you bleed it. Tighten it back up. Make sure you tighten it back up because you don't want it just running out. You don't want it just running out like this. Get it tightened back up. Juice running quiet, boy. Listen to him. He sound good, boy. But that's pretty much it. The car is at running temperature now, and it's not getting any hotter. It's not trying to overheat or nothing like that, so we good. So that's a good thing. And as y'all can see, it ain't much to that. It probably took me about 25 minutes to do it. That's because I was trying to film. But normally, without me trying to film, I'd have done it in about 10, 15 minutes, man. It's nothing. That's why I try to keep the tools to do that on me, just in case I have a situation while I'm on the road or on a long distance trip. That thing go to acting up, I can just pull over, swap it out, and get right back on the road, man. But like I said, I'm gonna order one from RIPP, and I'm gonna take that one off because I don't like them. Them little cheap $18, $19 thermostats. I don't like them, man. I don't know why I keep going out on my car. I guess because I'm working it to death. I don't know, but that junk keep going out, man. So I hope that was in detail enough for y'all. Like I said, I got another video where I show exactly piece by piece how to do that, so I will put that link in the description. So if you want to see that video, man, where I put the 180-degree thermostat on, I'll put the link in the description so you can check that out, man. So that's a wrap for this video, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Until next time, be great, drive fast, and God bless America.